I was trying to install some games just to demo some stuff, but I ran into a snag. Completely full of space. Everything's taken. And I have my Windows already installed here, so I don't want to re-register, reinstall the driver, so I'm going to upgrade to a drive, but you're going to need something to clone it. So I'm going to clone it. That's what we're going to do. Cloning your drive. And today we're going to bring in this little device here, but they have various different sizes of devices. It doesn't have to be this one in particular. I could list a bunch more here. This is a NVMe reader, all right? You're gonna need a little block. This is gonna be exposed, all right? So make sure you don't have cats or dogs around you that can knock this down, because it could easily fragile, and it's fragile and it'll break the actual SSD NVMe. So the way it works, let me show you how the way it works. The way it works, you just need to actually light it in there, and that's pretty much it. Right now we're going to format this module here because we don't know what we have, and probably back it up too, but we don't have no space to back up anywhere, so we're just going to format it, delete it, and get it ready for this machine. This is 1 terabyte. Don't shake it like I did, because it's also fragile. Wind will actually crack and break it. So we're going to download some software so we could clone this too. It just came up right now, so it's clear. We don't have anything on it. I made some space because I'm gonna need to transfer the application I'm gonna download into it, and we're gonna clone the device. I downloaded Samsung's Magician, but it's a freaking mess. I couldn't figure out how to clone it from there, so I ended up downloading from actually Reddit. Send me a link to the older version of it, and this is what I got: the Samsung Data Migration Tool, which it's almost impossible to find. If you can find it, it's great to actually work with. So right now we're going to select duplicate our OS from this one to targeted desk. It's going to be our NVMe, the 1 terabyte. So it's going to copy all this into this system. If you guys can see that, it's only 250 gigs of memory of drive space to a terabyte, and it's going to take about 36 minutes, maybe even longer, depending on your slowness of the actual connection that I have connected here. And I do have it right here. I'm not going to move it too much because I'm going to start the process. I'm going to walk away. As soon as I start the process, and it is a little hot, I touched it just to let you guys know it is a little hot. So we're going to run this by hitting start. Now, before I even hit start, I'm going to let you something very important. If you have BitLocker installed, turn it off. If you have other encryptions, turn it off, because sometimes the cloning does not recognize it, and you will see that because it's going to give you, asking you for a BitLocker key when you try to install this. So just be aware. If you're not familiar with it, there's ways to actually find out if your BitLocker is on. If it's not, that's another way. But BitLocker is mostly installed on corporation machines and people that have VPN security and other stuff. So just be aware that turn that off prior to doing this. Do it at your own risk. I have nothing to lose on this one, so hit the start, hit OK, and that's it. So it's gonna time lapse right here. It's gonna give you a percentage of when it's done. So we're gonna let it run, and all we have to do is take this drive that we have here, take this drive, and put it in the new system without any hitches or redoing the drives or anything else, the drivers, and installing other stuff. So all right, here it is. We copy the 250 gigs already over. I also did partition on something. I don't know why I did that, but you can't open it for some reason. But I'm not worried about it. We're gonna go ahead and turn it off. But just to let you guys know, you could use any device. I could use any device to transfer. I do have hard drive readers in here and here too, so you could do any device. As long as you have the actual software, it could be any software. This is a Samsung, so that's why I was able to do it faster. Samsung has a great tools, migration tools. So let's go ahead and turn this computer off, and then put this one in there and see how it works. We took out this drive right now. We just booted up the other one, right? So this is the old one. This is a new one. And let's make sure it clones properly. That's a great sign. That's another great sign. Now we need the best sign, which is the one that's coming up right now, and this is the one that I'm waiting for it to boot up. So this is the old drive. Like I said, BitLockers are not on, but if you do have it on, take it off. It's coming on now. It, of course, it formatted the drive. It's gonna lose everything that it had. So you start not from scratch, from where you left off. Same computer name, same everything. So I like it. So that means that's a great welcoming sign. Before you're ever able to see it, and here's the drive. But right now it shows that we have 1 terabyte, exactly 1 terabyte. Properties, it shows 930. So it looks like it's working, and I know why the USB comes out. It's because it's still connected to this thing. So, and this is the old one. I'm gonna show you the old one. I'm gonna plug it in right now, right? Let me put it in there right now while it's still on. Look at that. I'm gonna show you guys what this is, the old one, and it should be coming up right now. Let me close this out. Not yet. Let me disconnect it. It goes away. Make sure this thing's on. Plug it in. It should come out. We're gonna format this one so we don't have to use it again. And there it is. So the old drive, the new drive, we're gonna format it so we don't have to worry about it. We're gonna leave it as NTFS. Format it, yes. So this is the old drive. We're formatting. I don't need it, and I don't have to partition or make any space to it because everything's exactly how I want it. Now I do have to re-log into some certain things, like if you disconnect it from, for example, I was trying to download a game and I couldn't have the space on EA, so that's the only reason. Now I got to re-log in, reset up. So we're gonna set up this thing like a new system already. Some of the features that you log into, your maybe mail and other stuff or logins are gonna go away. You're gonna have to restart the thing. But other than that, everything that you had on the old machine, you'll have it in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. 99.6 of you are not subscribers in my channel. I hope that the content helps you out and that you find it very useful. And I hope you hit the like and subscribe.